Hello. Setting up a couple things real quick. What button does what? I can never remember. This button? That button. Okay, that's full screen. This is the screen. I want to watch this trailer real quick. I just seen it pop up for a new Switch 2 game. Where is it? Where is it? Here? Okay. Yeah, what the hell is this? Oh yeah, this is that weird Pac-Man game. What's going on, Chris? I just seen this trailer pop up. I want to see it real quick. I seen this at the Bandai Namco event. It looks pretty cool. Oh wow, that's a huge difference over the Switch version. It's so crazy to like re-evolve Pac-Man. I don't know if this would be like a day one purchase or something like that, but something maybe I'll pick up eventually. It does look cool, and you can like eat people with the Pac-Man. I've seen it at the Bandai Namco event thing, and it looks cool. They're pretty cool stuff. I wonder when this comes out. Oh, it might have a release date already. Oh, July 18th. So, yeah, the day after Donkey Kong. And then I will check this out really quick, and then I'll start this tier list. Yeah, it looks sick.
Bananas, the discovery of the century, made
I
right
played the
here
demo
on
of this.
Ingot Isle.
Man, it is so
This
good.
is excellent news for #1 banana
I cannot
fan,
wait. I'm going to do
Donkey
a
Kong.
big stream
However,
for,
just as he's about to enjoy the notable bananas, a sudden
this game.
tempest sends him deep down underground. That's when DK meets a talented young singer named Pauline.
So crazy these
Now,
Pauline's
Donkey
back.
Kong just wants bananas. And Pauline wants to find a way back home to the surface. It's said that one's wish will be granted by reaching the
See if we
planet
can
core.
turn up,
So the unlikely duo set off on a strange subterranean adventure. Donkey Kong Bananza! The story takes place in the underground world, where the
What is
scenery
this trailer?
changes
Is this
the deeper you
trailer
go.
just like the overview, just
Some
like a
layers
smaller
are
version
so spectacular
of that direct?
that it's hard to believe you're underground. DK can run, jump,
I will say this,
climb
dude.
through
When
each
I played the
environment.
demo,
Using his incredible physical prowess, you can freely move in any
the
direction.
thing that I was most
That's
curious
not
about
all.
is how
Almost anything in your path, you can smash,
like the movement would be, right? The movement looks,
crash,
I don't know how to explain it. But the
And
movement was
bash.
so fluid, it almost felt like you were coasting across the floor, like
barrel through
gliding.
enemies,
Like I don't even know how to explain
walls,
it.
and other obstacles to collect golden bananas known
It's
as
so good, though.
Banandium gems.
And it felt so
More on
natural
those
to
later.
smash through everything and dig through everything. So I was very
You
impressed
never
by
know
the
what you'll discover in the
the demo.
underground world.
I gotta get some shit done, but I'm going to the day it
So
comes out,
carve
do
your
a review
own
that
path
day,
with DK's
and
abilities.
then a theme stream. I'm gonna like try to design some Donkey Kong stuff, and then give away a copy of the game as well.
Pauline's singing though, now that can do something special.
This game
She
isn't
can
gonna
make
sell 10
Donkey
million
Kong
copies. I know it.
transform. With incredible destructive power, even hard-terrain poses
Yeah, it wasn't
no
glitchy at
problem.
all. It was so
Plow
smooth,
through
man.
the world and smash as
They've
much
probably
as
been working on
possible
this
with
game
the
for damn near a
powerful
decade, I feel like.
Kong Bananza. Plus, DK can transform into a zebra. He's as speedy as he is striped. He can even breeze
First
over
3D
water
Donkey Kong game in over 20
or
years. It's gonna be
crumbling
so much fun.
pathways. That's the swift Zebra Bonanza. Oh yeah, he can also turn into an ostrich, a flying ostrich. Spread your wings and soar through the sky.
Man, it's gonna be so fun.
You can use updrafts to gain more air.
And I think
Then drop egg bombs from great heights
yeah,
to send
copies do not.
enemies scattering.
I'm thinking it.
That's right, it's Ostrich
First month,
Bonanza.
or by the time August hits, like 2 million copies probably.
Get creative
It's switch to
and swap
exclusive,
between
so,
transformations as
You
you
know,
adventure
if
to
we have
the
5 million
planet
Switch 2
core.
sold by August, probably half of those people will pick this up, I would assume. So, I think this will
Standing in
sell
our
more as
hero's
time goes.
way
This will be a
is
huge
the
holiday
Void
title, I'm
Company.
sure.
The mightiest mining operation both above ground
But what's cool about
and
this
below.
is you dig down. It's
And
like
they're heading straight down to the planet core.
yeah, like you start at the surface and you keep going lower and
Voidco
lower.
blocked
Everything
off
is
all
a
the
different
routes to the lower layers,
level.
so no
It's
one
so
could reach
freaking
them.
cool.
DK and Pauline will come face to face with the enemies guarding these routes. So
Like, I
use
know we're
all
gonna
the
get 3D
power at
Mario
your
whenever
disposal
we get
to
it.
take on a
Obviously, we're getting
host
that.
of
I'm excited we're getting
powerful
something
foes.
different.
As you explore the underground world, you'll come across ancient ruins. These hold challenges where you can earn Bonandium gems.
Man, I cannot wait to play this. God.
Challenges include time-limited battles, side-scrolling stages, and more.
And what's cool about this is you can game share
Keep your eyes peeled
to a
find the
regular
Bonandium
Switch.
gems.
So a Switch can't display it, but you can game share to a Switch or something like that.
As you collect Bonandium gems, you'll gain skill points. Use them to power up Donkey Kong to match your playstyle. Or use skill points.
Yeah, I'll
to
probably
learn
only
new
play it the
skills.
first day it comes out on stream.
Plus,
That is the
by
17th,
gathering
so we'll probably do a
fossils,
stream from like 8 to 10 p.m.
you
that
can
day.
trade them for
And
fashionable
we'll just play
attire
this and I'll give away a copy of it, but
and customize
I'm only
the
going to play it
perfect
once on
fits
stream
for Donkey
just so that it
Kong
comes
and
out because I
Pauline.
really want to like soak into it and enjoy
Almost
it, you know what I
every
mean? Play it
article
at
of
3
clothing
a.m.,
comes
chill
with its
out
own
and really
benefits.
vibe with it. So
mix and match your look to suit
I'll
the
probably
situation.
only stream it that one time, but we'll have a lot of fun in this stream.
By sharing a Joy-Con 2 controller or using a second set, you and a pal can control Donkey Kong and Pauline separately to buddy up in local
It's
co-op
cool how
play.
much Pauline
As
is back too. Like
you can unleash vocal blasts
she
using
was in Mario
Joy-Con 2
Odyssey.
mouse controls.
She's a Super Mario Kart
You can
World
also
character,
copy the material of nearby terrain to give your vocals even more texture.
and now back in this. It's cool.
By working together, even tough enemies
God,
don't
this
stand
game
a
looks
chance.
so good. When I watched the direct, like I was like, I'll pick this up eventually, or I'll probably
This
get it day
game
one.
also
But
supports game
you see,
share.
this is crazy.
Even if only one player has the game, they can quickly share it to another
Yeah, but
player
it can
so
even
they
share
can
to the
join on their
Switch.
own system. It can also be shared locally to a Nintendo
That's
Switch
crazy.
system. Plus, you can play online between Nintendo Switch 2 systems using Game Share via Game Chat.
Crazy. So I still gotta figure out how that works, like game share.
If you need a little
game
help
chat.
with all the platforming action, Assist Mode is the way to play. It guides
So
you in
what's
the
going
right
on?
direction.
We'll get into the serials in a second. I just wanted to see this trailer and put out.
Halves the
I'm so
damage you
excited
receive.
though. But yeah, that's what I was
and
trying to say.
more.
Like I was excited for the
Assist
game.
Mode supports you in
but
your adventure
once,
to be the best Kong you can be.
Like I seen the direct, I was like,
Outside
oh my
of
god.
the main game, there's a mode where you can
This
carve stone
mode right
using
here
mouse
is going to
controls
be
called
crazy.
DK
You know how
art.
much stuff people are going to make that Nintendo's
Rotate
not
to
going to
paint.
like? Oh man, it's gonna be hilarious seeing all the shit people make, dude.
Carve material. Or add some back on.
This game is gonna be crazy. I don't know if it's gonna
Give
be
it a
Super Mario
try
Odyssey
and
2.
sculpt to your heart's
Yeah,
content.
game share is an underrated feature. Super Mario Odyssey 2 is cool. I want Super Mario Galaxy 3 or Super Mario Sunshine 2, which are not going to happen, but
I love to sing more than anything. I have this dream.
dude, I just got a new logo made actually
Maybe if we
for
get to
Donkey
the
Kong.
surface,
My little
you
robot
and
character,
me,
I have the regular one, the
we
Mario
can
one,
make
and
more
the
than
Link one,
dreams.
and now I just got a Donkey Kong mission. Actually, tonight when I get done editing tomorrow's video, I gotta get some stickers.
Join the powerful Donkey Kong and the talented singer Pauline as they set out on an adventure to the fabled planet core.
My own special power?
You know what? I could see them doing a Donkey Kong movie and making it about Pauline.
Donkey Kong Bananza.
Yeah, the song is
Available
good.
July 17th, only on Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah, right.
Pre-orders are
There's
available
gonna be some
now
crazy
on
stuff. We're gonna
Nintendo
see some
eShop.
like really impressive, like art be made, and then we're gonna see some very questionable art be made. You know what I mean? But yeah, I have a tier list pulled up, and I have every mainline console. You know, obviously not every variant of everything, but I have every mainline console and like every main or every generation, every console you would want to talk about. I think DK will get a spin off this generation. I think I don't know what's going on with like Xbox. I mean, it was Microsoft and Rare right now. It's crazy. I hope Nintendo can get Rare back or take over. Because that's what they need to do. But yeah, we have how do I get this shit out of here? Oh, what is connected to that? Okay. Yeah, we have every kind of mainline console from every generation. Only the main ones: Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo. I threw the Steam Deck in here as well because why the hell not? Why does it keep doing that? What is going on? I don't have like Xbox One S, Xbox 360. Whatever the other one was. Each picture basically visualizes or represents that generation, right? So, for example, what do we have here? Oh, like I was just saying, like, I'm not gonna have, where do we have it? What am I looking for? Like the PS4 or the PS3. I have just that generation. It's not like the PS4, PS4 Pro, PS4 Terabyte, this, that, and the third. So, yeah, we're gonna rank these. I have S. S is timeless. A is hood classic. B still good. C, it was okay at the time. F, it's in the dungeon. And yeah, the reason why I want to make this is because I feel like gaming is in a weird place right now, to where like Xbox doesn't even feel like the future is gonna be there. You know, they don't. Everything is an Xbox. So will we still have Xbox consoles within a decade? I don't know. Nintendo is always going to be there. Sony is there, but they're taking a weird route. Physical games don't feel like they're going to be physical much longer. So I think it would be fun to look back and just rank some consoles. Oh yeah, the music is loud. Yeah, I forgot. We were just watching a trailer. There we go. Good catch. Trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. And we'll try to do them in chronological order. Xbox 360, not a bad console. Let's start, I guess let's get we'll start in chronological order. They're not ranked in order, but we'll figure it out as we go. We'll start with the NES, right? I like the NES. I think it's a fine console. I think it revolutionized the gaming industry. The games, you have to be a certain kind of person to still enjoy those games, right? Like, yes, I can play the OG Super Mario and have fun. I don't know what else. Maybe like another 2 or 3 games that I really care about. Like if you go to NES on the Nintendo Switch Online app, you probably just play Mario or mess around with some stuff and say, all right, like the first Zelda game is okay. I don't think the console held up that great. I'm going to say this was just okay at the time. Because once its predecessor came out, its successor came out, there was no real reason to go back and play it again. And that brings us to the Super Nintendo or the Super Famicom. And I'm going to be honest here. Mega Man, fair call. Or Rockman, what are we saying here? But The Super Nintendo, man. Not only was this double the power, or maybe more, of the NES, but the leap from the games, like the first Mario game to Super Mario 3, which might have been on the NES as well, but Super Mario World, from the first Zelda to A Link to the Past, which I just played it again for the second time, like right before the Switch 2 launch, still an incredible game. We get Mario Kart, we get Donkey Kong, we get I'm literally missing stuff in my head right now. I hate this sometimes. It's like I have all the games we need to know about, but you know the games I'm talking about. The library is incredible. Kirby and the third-party stuff, like such a good console, great controller. The games still hold up today. Timeless console. The definition of a timeless console. But, you know, then we got the Nintendo 64, right? Actually, before N64, we'll go with the first Game Boy. I had this Game Boy. I've had every Game Boy. I can't remember if this Game Boy took 2 batteries or 4. Metroid. Yeah, how am I missing that? Exactly my point. So many incredible games. But I can't remember if the OG Game Boy took 2 or 4 batteries. The screen was horrendous. My grandma had this Game Boy, and then me and my cousins had Game Boy Colors and Game Boy Advance, everything. But like when our Game Boys would die, we would use her Game Boy. This screen was so bad. It didn't even have like a brightness thing. I think it had like a contrast up and down or something. Horrible. I don't even think it was good at the time. This is Going to the Dungeon, dude. It was not even good at the time. Like I respect it, but oh, it's horrible. Oh my god, dude. I just realized. Hold on a second. Sega Genesis. That's not how you spell Genesis. It's okay. I'm just going to throw a couple of these in here. I literally forgot about this. Because I was thinking about the Game Gear. We'll throw the Dreamcast and the Genesis in here. Because, yeah, I was thinking about the Game Gear. How did I forget this, dude? Picture right here should work. I need a good picture. Alright, fuck it, I'll use this. How did I forget these? I knew I was missing something, too. I was like, I feel like there's a fourth. I mean, we need this one, and this one, and where's the Dreamcast? Oh, right there. Dang, I'm glad I caught these, man. I would have been devastated if I didn't add these. Go down here, you go down here, and Dreamcast is right here. Okay, cool. The 1080 on Nintendo 64. Was that a snowboarding game? Yeah, the Game Gear was not bad. It took like 4 batteries or 8 or 6 or something, but it had good sound. Actually, it wasn't good sound, but it was loud. But it had a colored light up screen. So I'll put this as okay at the time. Okay at the time. There we go. Let's see. Trying to go in chronological order the best I can. I guess we need to add Sega Genesis. I think this is still a good console. But you have to be like a certain... Hello, Elo. You have to be a certain person, right, for Sega. I don't know. There's like a weird divide. It's like you either played Sega games or you played Nintendo. I think Sega was technically more powerful at the time. There's this game... I think they actually might stop selling it, so I'm glad I bought it. It's called like Sega something, where it's like 30 Sega games for $6 or something. Sega something. It's like a must play buy. Sega Genesis Classics. It's like 30 games or something. You can get it for like $5. Not bad. So yeah, Sega's still good. Let's see, what do we got here? I think this is about the time that we would have got the PS1 and N64. PS1 certified hood classic, dude. The games don't hold up that good, but just that whole generation, incredible. I still have the Pizza Hut demo disc behind me on the shelf over there that you would get, like, order Pizza Hut, get some free demos. It was a cool time. I don't think the console holds up that great though, but just that generation. N64, I'll say this is okay at the time. I don't think it holds up that great. You were born in 1990. Yeah, I was born in 92, man. What a fun, just gaming and the internet and just everything was just, it was so new. I played everything. Like, I remember sitting with my cousin playing Final Fantasy on PS1 and playing Tony Hawk and playing Zelda on the N64, and I grew up playing Pokemon. Ben, what's going on? Yeah, so I play everything. I still find myself playing everything. Like, I love trying new games. I think I'm about to start getting into, like, strategy games, like Civilization. It's like, I want to get Civ 6 really bad. Yeah, N64, great console. Doesn't hold up that great. I mean, like, certain games do, like Mario 64, Mario Kart, Smash, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. There's, like, that, but then there's other games where it's just like, this is not that good. But it was alright. Yeah, exactly. I think it's a fun generation, but I just don't think it held up that great. What else did we have around this time? I think we should have everything taken care of moving into the next generation. Oh, Game Boy Color. This was good at the time. Don't get me wrong. I love this console. I've played 1,000 hours, maybe more, on my Game Boy Color at the time. Beat every Pokemon game. The Oracle games, the Zelda games are great. What else? Snowboarding game. Like, I loved my Game Boy Color, but you needed to have a light-up screen, and you didn't have it. The backlight, or the little worm attachment, I think it was called, like, that was okay, but still, not ideal. Great console, great library of games. But, you know... Oh, damn, I forgot the DS and 3DS on here. See, I knew I was missing consoles, man. I'll just put the 3DS. I was going to say, everything was going to be fixed by its successors. See, I knew I was missing stuff. I'm probably still missing, like, some mainline consoles. I was so worried about, like, getting, the, like, weird Sega handhelds that I completely forgot about the DS and 3DS. So I was going to say, everything that was wrong with the Game Boy, like the Game Boy Advance generation, fixed, and then, obviously, we know the next generations. A Game Boy original C tier. Yeah, dude. I respect your opinion. I hated that console. I played it all the time. It's just the screen was horrible. Okay, so the next consoles chronologically would have been, I think, the Dreamcast and GameCube and PS2. And then the original Xbox. So we'll go with the Dreamcast. Dude, I love the Dreamcast. It was such a good console, such a good library of games. The games, if you go play Dreamcast games today, they hold up incredibly well. It was just, it was just the end. You know what I mean? Wonderswan Crystal was better than GBC, but never dropped in the West, sadly. Wow, yeah. See, that's a console I just know nothing about. PSP, funny enough, we'll get into that. I actually got my first PSP last year. Guys, if you're in chat, by the way, let's try to get to 10 members if you can. I have some big stuff coming up. This is just a random stream I just pulled out of my ass like the last 2 hours ago. I was just thinking, I have some free time today. I'll stream because I'm trying to get more comfortable streaming. So it might be a smaller stream today. Didn't really plan it ahead, but yeah, guys, consider becoming a member because we have some big stuff coming up. So what would we be at? Dreamcast, okay. Where's the PS2? PS2, timeless. Timeless console. I will say this about the PS2. Right. And Phantasy Star Online, like I never played it. I've watched gameplay of it and just the whole community. It seemed like such a fun thing. Crazy Taxi was fun. Soul Calibur, I think, was on there as well. I know I played it on GameCube, but it just looked so good. I will say the PS2, playing the games are weird. It's like some of them hold up incredibly well. Some of them felt like they were PS1 games that just got put on PS2 instead. But the library is like, what, 5,000 games or something crazy. And then you had all the Tony Hawk games. Black, I think that's the name of that like one Call of Duty style game. Final Fantasy 10 and 10 Part 2. It's like timeless just for those. Monster Hunter, the Power Glove. Yeah, I didn't put the Power Glove or the Virtual Boy on here. I was about to. I mean, I could go on and on about the PS2. I will say this, dude. I'm gonna go ahead and get GameCube out of the way. It's one of my favorite consoles of all time. A lot of people don't know this because they might not have been there. And it sounds crazy saying this. I think the GameCube was like the most powerful console out of that generation. Mission for Media. What's going on? Mission, what's going on, man? We're just doing a random stream that we didn't really plan, just for the hell of it. The GameCube was freaking powerful. What hurt it was the tiny discs. Like, no DVD player. Can't even play CDs. So you always look at it like the baby console of that generation. But it was powerful. It has my favorite Mario, my favorite Zelda, my favorite Smash, my favorite Mario Kart, Metroid Prime, like Animal Crossing, Pikmin, just the greatest library. So solid. But I will say this, Xbox, Xbox is kind of goofy right now. The original Xbox was so freaking cool, man. What a cool ass console to come out of nowhere. Yeah, I like the PSP, and we'll get into it in a minute. Rough day today, so glad you're streaming. Sorry to hear that, man. I know how it is to have some rough days. So I'm glad you're here to hang out. We're just chilling, hanging out, talking about consoles. We're reminiscing about when gaming was still something cool. But yeah, when the first Xbox came out, it was so weird because it came out and it felt like it was already like something solidified, like the first Halo and just all the great ports that it got on it. And the UI was so cool. Man, the damn Xbox was so good. Connor, what's going on? The OG Xbox design was so cool. I don't know about the Xbox Ally because I don't really know about like what is it like, just an Ally X with an Xbox. I don't know anything about really computer handhelds. So what would our next generation be? Did we have any handhelds that came out about this time? I think the Game Boy Advance SP came out at this time. I don't know if I would say timeless, even though I freaking love this console. I'll put it in Hood Classic. It fixed everything wrong with the Game Boy generation, but I don't think you could play OG Game Boys on it. I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I don't think you could. So, clamshell design, incredible. Backlight, amazing. Game Boy Advance has such good library. Golden Sun, Minish Cap, Fire Red, like those Pokemon games, Pokemon Emerald, the Tony Hawk ports. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that, Connor. GBA. Yeah. I think it's timeless, but I'm very biased against it. But I think the DS fixed a lot of these problems. So, I think we would be on to the PlayStation 3 generation, right? You know what? I'll get this out of the way. I think the Xbox 360 is freaking timeless. Best console Xbox ever released, hands down. Even playing the games now, I mean, I don't have an Xbox 360. I sold it last year. So good. The Xbox 360 is the Xbox 360 is I don't even know like how like they went from the Xbox One to the 360, hit their freaking peak, and then it's been all downhill since then. Library is incredible on it. Incredible. It's so good. Like it's so good. I can go on and on, but yeah, that's Xbox's best console by far. Dude, I have heard about the Kirby anime. Yeah, I never played. Um, I never played that on GBA, but I heard it is good. Let's see, what else did we have? We had the PS3 and oh, the Wii. Um, I gotta. This is maybe controversial. I think the Wii was good at the time. Some great games on there. Don't get me wrong. You know, Wii Sports, fun. The Mario games on the Wii. I mean, we got Galaxy. That's incredible. Um, Twilight Princess, but I prefer the GameCube version. It's got some really good and weird games, and the motion controls are cool. I got a Wii last year, maybe 2 years ago, just for nostalgic points. I was like, oh, Wii is so fun, right? It did not hold up at all. Like, the graphics were okay, and I know I was not playing it on like a CRT TV, so it's already like losing some point. You're playing on a flat screen, it's not supposed to be played that way. But the motion controls were like a lot less responsive than I remember, and then I remember they like released like a new controller or something like halfway through the generation maybe and made it better. It could play GameCube games, so you know it's basically two consoles in one. But yeah, it just does not hold up to me, man. David, what's going on? As you can see, David has a badge by their name because they are a member, so consider becoming a channel member. I would love to get to 10. Yeah, Xbox 360, so good. Yeah, see, you're remembering Wii at the time. If I'm basing it off if I were to play it now, I don't think it holds up. I don't think it holds up. Wii Motion, dude, wait until I get the Xbox One. It's going straight to the dungeon probably. Where's the PS3? PS3, a timeless console. I almost feel like this is PlayStation's best generation. It's just so good. The only thing that, excuse me, the only thing that was against the PlayStation generation was the price. Let me, PS3 price at launch. Yeah, for $500 for a 20 gigabyte model and $600 for the 60 gigabyte model. I do know that they dropped the price eventually for something at the ending of Cyberpunk. Oh wow, David, dude, Cyberpunk, man, it's so good. God, the ending. I've only beat it once, but I don't even want to get into it. I can talk about it all day. Yeah, but the PS3, the only thing that had against it was the price. One of the greatest libraries of games, could play PS2 and PS1 games, I'm pretty sure. Was a DVD player and a Blu-ray player. One of the best controllers ever. That's when online gaming, I think, was at its peak as well. Whew, such a good console. Yeah, Connor, I do. I do. I think it actually got Kirby Planet Robobot got God, what is the word I'm looking for? Oh, the trademark got renewed last year. Or maybe damn, I almost blinded myself pressing on my eyes. Damn, I really can't see right now. Whoa. Yeah, it's definitely coming. I think that's it's gonna be a dual release. That's easily gonna be like a Switch and Switch 2 game. I can't wait either. That's one of the best 3DS games of all time. Oh yeah, dude, Kingdom Hearts too. Kingdom. I never played Kings of Amalur, but just saying, Kingdom Hearts too as well on the PS2. Whoa. Yeah, PS3 had free online. I think Kirby Planet Robot is coming, man. Oh, but this is when the PSP was the PSP a handheld PS2, right? Or was it a handheld PS3? I can't remember. But I got my first PSP last year. It's not that good. I think it's a hood classic, right? It's great. The UMD movies are so cool. But it really sucks not having that other thumbstick. I think it's a great console. But I just think the PS Vita clears it. But it loses some points from not having like the movies on it. Maybe PS Vita has their own style of movies. I'm not sure, but it's cool. Elo? Whoa, Ben! Welcome to the Robot Army, man. Awesome. You are awesome. Very, very cool to see. We gotta get this changed real quick. Let me change this. We are so close to our goal of 10 members, man. Thank you, Ben. Now Ben gets exclusive videos to watch. I reply to members' comments first because I don't read all the comments. They get a badge by their name. They get custom emojis to use. And I'm making some stickers tonight. They will be getting stickers for free. All members will. Yeah, dude. Shout out to you, Ben. That was very, very cool of you. But yeah, PSP, great console. Just, it is what it is. The DS, still a good console. I don't think it's a timeless console, and I don't think it's a, you know, the Hood Classic is like the, it's almost like the legend of that console, right? Ben, you're awesome, man. Really. Connor, so maybe they release a Kirby bundle for like an anniversary or something. Yeah, I'm glad you're. Look at that. Oh, he got that swag. Only got the emoji already. Let's go. Right on, dude. Right on. That's awesome. I appreciate that. God, I'm off track. Oh yeah, DS. I think it's a phenomenal console. Great library of games. Game Boy Advance and DS. I mean, it's great. It looks good. It still holds up. It's still a great console. I just don't think it has like the reputation. And I know it sold. Is it Nintendo's best-selling console? 55 million. I mean, 155 million sold maybe. I know that it's a great console. I don't think it has like that pop culture, the way we look back on stuff, you know, like the legend, like the PSP, it's still so legendary, and people use it in like what is the word I'm looking for, like aesthetic edits, and it just, they'll show you like a rapper with a PS. Like, I don't think DS has that allure to it. Great console, sold the best Nintendo selling console, still amazing. I don't think it's a classic, and I don't think it's timeless. So that would move us into the next generation. Xbox One, straight to the dungeon. Straight to the freaking dungeon. Yeah, people still mod the PS3 today. Dude, Ben, don't worry about it. I appreciate it. It means the world. Want a Kirby Switch to OLED Special Edition? Yeah, I freaking do. I want it. Oh, God. The Switch 2 is so expensive. It's not like dropping $300 on another Switch just to get a special edition. It's going to be a long time before I can afford something like that, but a Kirby one would be incredible, a Donkey Kong one, Luigi's one, a Metroid one. Pokemon definitely is going to happen because we got multiple Pokemon ones, I think. Switch 2 Lite, that's what I want. Imagine the Switch 2 power and performance, but a little smaller and like $300. Whew, amazing. But yeah, people still mod the PS3. Xbox One is going to the dungeon because wasn't it like when it came out or was coming out, but I believe when it came out, they were saying it always has to be connected to the internet, and you have to keep the Connect plugged in or something like that. It was something really stupid. And then, yeah, this is the era of like when Phil Spencer got in and started with Game Pass, and you say what you will about Game Pass, it sounds like a good deal. This is why Xbox is where they are at now. Acquiring a million studios for trillions and quadrillions of dollars, putting it on Game Pass. Not a bad idea on the surface, but it's killing studios. Truly killing them. And I just hate the Xbox One. I hate the name. I hate it all. I've played it. I had one. It's okay, but I truly hate that console. Because you don't have a 3DS. I sold my 3DS to get money for the Switch too, so I feel you. Game Boy Advance's SP is right here. 2-crack Hood Classic. Where's the Wii U? I feel weird about the Wii U because obviously Nintendo's worst performing generation. 13 million consoles sold. Best-selling game was 8 million copies. But the library was low-key cracked. But the whole concept was stupid. The name even dumber. You know, what's a Wii U? Is it an accessory for my Nintendo Wii? Is this just a controller? Do I need to buy a controller? It's dumb, but it has so many good games on it. Truly, like, people say the library sucks. I think the library is great. You know what? Somebody in chat right now who had a Wii U, because I didn't have one. Somebody in chat, if you had a Wii U, let me know, and I will pick what area it should go based off what you guys say. Right, Ben, right. Splatoon, yes, that's where Splatoon started. But if somebody had a Wii U, you get to pick where it goes, because I didn't have one. And I only played one, like, maybe once or twice. I think I might have played one at Walmart, and that's it, like, when they still had display stuff. Ben, you had one? You say B, it's going to B. It's going to B. Only 12 people had one? Are they all in chat right now? And then that would leave us with the PS4 for that generation. And the 3DS, I believe. But the PS4, timeless. I'll say it right now. PS4, better than the PS5. To crack the PSP is right here. I have a I have a PS4 in the front room. I bought one. I have a PS5 here in the bedroom, and I have, god damn, it's on my nose. I have a PS4 in the front room. I bought it like 5 months ago for $80 just to put in the front room, just to watch DVDs and Blu-ray on. Then I found myself randomly playing it when I have a PS5 in my bedroom, but I'm like, I'll pop in UFC and play that, or we'll play Fortnite on it or something. Like, it is so damn good. I think it's tied between that and the PS1 is like my favorite looking. Well, what's the difference? Is it PSX? Is this PlayStation right here, like the smaller one, and then this is a PS1? Whatever this smaller one is, and then the PS4, I think that's the best looking PlayStation consoles they ever made. But what are we playing on the PS5? I'm still playing PS4 games. Maybe they get a PS5 upgrade. Cool. I'm still playing a PS4 game. Like, it's not a bad thing. That's why I'm loving my Switch too, because I'm playing Switch games like better, but the library is incredible. It's fairly it was fairly priced, I believe, and it's a huge improvement over the PS3. Still Blu-ray, still DVD player. The moving backgrounds are cool. Ben, that is not bad. Michael, how are we doing? Maddie, SP was fantastic. You're speaking to the choir right here. I freaking love it. PS3 had the best 5 rate. I do agree. And so that's what I'm saying. The PS5 has been out for almost 6 years. It feels like 3, and we got nothing to show for it, and they're already talking about the PlayStation 6. I wanted a PS5 when it first came out. I couldn't get one because I just couldn't find one. I got one for Christmas like a year later. I don't think I care about a PlayStation 6. I don't care about the PS5 Pro. What am I gonna play the one launch game for PlayStation 6? I truly do not care. And it's weird because it's the first time I think I've ever felt like that about a new console. Like, oh yeah, sure, I'll get it in like 3 years when it comes out. Maybe I'll get it because, you know, maybe our channel will be way bigger then and I'll be able to afford one easier and I'll be able to review it, but I don't care. PS5 is my second favorite controller. It was my favorite until the Switch 2 Pro controller, which I'm using as to prop up my phone right here and read. Yeah, so almost 5 years. I mean, almost, yeah, 6 years insane. So 5 years almost. Oh, yeah, the PS Vita. The PS Vita, I'm going to put in still good. It's not a timeless console, and it's not a hood classic. Like, it doesn't have that, there's like a word I'm looking for. I keep saying allure and legend, but it doesn't have, like, the status. That's the word I'm looking for. It doesn't have the status that the PSP had. PSP, forever legendary. It's iconic. It looks cool. It is cool. But it's not a timeless console because games don't hold up that great. But it does have some bangers. I think the PSP has some games that still hold up. It has the second thumbstick. And it's just like one of the last cool things Sony made before they canceled it for whatever reason. GameCube controller is my third favorite controller. It's my favorite controller, but it's not my favorite controller to use. My favorite, what was your first console? My first console was probably the NES or Super Nintendo. I don't think they were mine. I think they were my family's. But I remember playing like Sega, NES, Super Nintendo in the 90s. And then I had a Game Boy in the 90s as well. No. PSP is in, the PS Vita is in B tier, which is still good. So we have Timeless, Hood Classic, still good. Okay at the time, Dungeon. How did I make a line right here? Can I get that line out of here? I can't. Cool. And then the 3DS. I think the 3DS is... God, I almost want to put it in Timeless, man. The 3DS is incredible, but I'm not a fan of the 3D. First system was Atari. 166 physical games released. They didn't market it. Fair, but look at the games that released on it. Some incredible games. Yeah, Connor, the 3DS, just the library is incredible. See, I don't have that attachment to it though, because I didn't get a 3DS until last year. I might have bought one and then sold it, and then a company sent me a modded 3DS XL, and I played it every day for like 6 months, and then I sold that towards like my Switch 2. So I didn't even have a 3DS when everybody was using Street Pass and everything. So it was modded. I could just download games from the what is it called? Like the in-shop or some shit like that. Damn, I actually want to get another 3DS now talking about it. Because it was modded and you can just download every game you wanted for free. But Link Between Worlds, 2 great Pokemon games, Kirby Planet Robobot, some amazing ports, custom themes. It's so good. The 3DS, I just didn't care for it. I never played a new 3DS. I know it has like that little thing that people call a nipple or something. No, Connor, it's not called the eShop. On the modded 3DSs, it's called the InShop. And it's like an eShop, but you download every game for free, so you don't have to pay for any game. See? Or no, it's called the H-Shop. That's what it's called, the H-Shop, not the InShop. See? H-Shop. Oh, this is... I was going to say, that might be my video right there, but it's not. But yeah, the eShop, it's the eShop from all around the world, like every 5,000 games it had, and you download them for free. Can't say how to do it, but it's very easy to do it. But yeah, I don't like the 3D. I don't think I ever used 3D, and it kind of made me like a little sick. Oh, the N64 and C tier is terrible? No, brother. No. It was fun at the time. Does not hold up at all. There's like 5 games that hold up. That's it. What do we do with the 3DS? I feel like it could be timeless. I will say I don't like the Michael. I have not played that game for the Switch 2, but I might have a chance to play it this weekend because I have some games I've been playing that are underrated on the Switch 2, and I kind of want to make an underrated Switch 2 game video, and I kind of want to play that. I don't know what to do with the 3DS. I don't know. I kind of feel like it's going to be a timeless console, man. I really do. I think when we look back on it, it's just going to be... You're going to find people playing the 3DS now, like, people who didn't upgrade to the Switch 2 or don't care right away, they're still playing the 3DS right now. Okay, and that would move us into the next generation. Wow, too cracked. Yeah, I wanted to get to mod a PSP. I bought one that it wasn't modded though, at like a game convention in California. And there the guy was like, "Yeah, you can mod it. You just plug this into your computer and you do this and you do that." And I was like, "Yeah, bro, I'm just gonna play Hot Shot Golf, dude." But I appreciate it. From beat 'em ups, it's a good game. I think it's made by Capcom, and it's like a tower defense game kind of. Connor, don't hype me up like that, man. Don't hype me up like that. That sounds like a phenomenal thing. I love Kirby so much, and I was not a Kirby fan until playing Forgotten Land. So I'm gonna let you guys take the reign on this one real quick. What do you guys think about the Steam Deck? I'm not a Steam Deck hater by any means. I thought about getting one before, like last year. I was thinking about getting one, but I never got one. But I do think it's a great console. I think it's cool that it entered the market. I think it pushed PC handhelds to what they are. I'm not going to go into the ROGs and the claws and the other stuff I'm missing because I just don't care. But what do you guys think about the Steam Deck? Michael, the Nintendo Bike Cod podcast. It's funny you say that. Nintendo Prime reached out to me last night and offered me like 10 dates for the podcast. I responded to him for like 3 or 4 of them. So I think the first date I said that I was open to do was like July 24th or something. So yeah, in the next month or two, I'll probably be on there a couple times. You say A, David? Solid A. Okay, cool. Everybody's saying A. Fair. I hate how like everybody who has a Switch 2 is now is like, yeah, but the Steam Deck only sold 3 million consoles, and the Steam Deck is this. It's like Steam Deck fans is like, bro, shut up. Nintendo fans are the absolute worst. What are y'all talking about? Nintendo fans truly would sell their mother for a Switch 2. Like, shut up. And I'm a Nintendo fan, but dude, don't even try to play like we're not like that. We're not head up our own ass over this console. It's like, yeah, you are. Shut up, dude. The Steam Deck rules. I don't even have one, and I know it rules. Chris, I put the Vita in B tier. 64 freedom and give me death. Bro, it does not hold up. There's 5 games that hold up. The controller is goofy. The little thumbstick would always snap, and you know, like you would have 4 N64 controllers. One of them would have the wobbly thumbstick, and you're like, oh, what is this? Great library of about 5 games, but that's it. So everybody's saying Steam Deck A, cool. And this is the thing. I still want a Steam Deck eventually. Maybe our channel will get big enough, and by the time the Steam Deck 2 comes out, they will send me one. We've entered the last generation. Connor, I'm going to show you some really cool Kirby stuff I got real quick just because you're asking. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy one, David, for the lack of having no money. But if they send me one, I would love one. But yeah, I would love to get the OLED if I could get one. This is the Kirby merch I have. I don't have a lot, but some of the stuff's pretty cool. I have this Kirby car where he's like eating the car from Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Pretty cool stuff. This is from Japan too. Yes, this is like Nintendo HAL on the bottom, so official Kirby merch. I have this. I have a, you guys can't see it, but I have like a Zelda shelf down there that has a bunch of amiibos and the Zelda Switch the Zelda Switch Lite and just some statues, and I keep this Kirby on that shelf. And then I have this Kirby thing that I just got out of a gachapon thing, and this is official Nintendo Kirby merch too. Pretty cool stuff. I don't ever do gacha stuff because that stuff is a scam. But yeah, I got this first try out of the gacha thing, and I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I'm not doing anything else. So that's the only 3 Kirby things that I have. Yeah, the Kirby car is awesome. How long I've been doing YouTube? This channel that we're on right now, I'll hit my 3-year anniversary next month in August. And before that, I had another channel that I worked on for 2 years that did not do good. But yeah, this channel is very, very fortunate to have this channel. Guys, if you're in chat, consider becoming a member. We have 9 members of the Robot Army. We need 1 more to hit our goal. And we have major streams coming up. Major stuff happening. So consider becoming a member. 2Crack, I thought Kirby was overrated too until I played Kirby in the Forgotten Land. That game, incredible. Let's get the Switch out of here. I think we'll put Switch in Hood Classic. I don't think it's a timeless console because once the next version of the Switch 2 comes out, you know, we had the Switch come out, then we had the V2 Switch that fixed the battery, maybe something with the fans, I can't remember. And then the Switch Lite and Switch OLED. Once the version 2 Switch 2 comes out and we get a little bit better battery, that's it. It defeats the Switch in every way. And then we'll get the Switch 2 OLED, but I'm just talking about the Switch, right? Not even the Switch OLED, which just, this actually might be the Switch OLED. I can't remember in that box, but I'm just talking about the generation. I truly cannot think, once I played my Switch 2, once I started playing Switch games on my Switch 2, I was trying to like compare some gameplay footage the other day. I was like, God, this sucks, dude. I cannot think of a single reason to go back and play my Switch. A single one, and I won't do it. It's just, I have a Switch Lite, like the Zelda one that I'm just going to have for a collection, but I'm not even going to play that. The Switch 2 defeats the Switch in every way. The reason why I'm putting it here is because we all know what happened, right? Like, coming off the Wii U, you would watch YouTube videos saying, oh, the Switch is going to be a failure when it comes out. It's Nintendo's best-selling home console, even though it's a hybrid. Hopefully it will hit the best-selling console of all time record. The generation is just, it revived Nintendo. It revived people saying, I haven't bought a console in 20 years, I bought a Switch. I haven't bought a console ever, I bought a Switch. It hit like right, it was out for a couple years, but it hit right when COVID was coming out, right? And then exploded. It's something we're all in 20 years going to look back on, like the Switch generation. Whether we have a Switch 3, a Switch 4 at that time, a new console, whatever, we're going to look back on the Switch generation and say, holy shit, man. I can't believe, like, that's the route Nintendo took. So, I owe you everything. I owe you everything. Thank you so much for becoming the 10th member of the Robot Army. You're incredible. Truly freaking incredible. Look, new member, Soul. Man, thank you so much. It means the world. I don't say it to say it. I think you guys can feel my sincerity. We have 10 members, dude. You guys freaking rule. That means new member goal. Soul is the 10th member. I will never forget that. Oh, snap. I got to move this over now. So, thank you. You got some exclusive videos to go watch. I've done some reviews on some weird games that are exclusive to members. You get a badge by your name. You got custom emojis to use. You get replied and comments first because I don't read all my comments. I'll be making stickers tonight, and members will be getting them for free. So, thank you. Truly, thank you. I got to make this smaller here. I do all this by hand right here. Okay, cool. So, truly, thank you so much. But yeah, I think we're going to look back on the Switch generation just very fondly. So much special editions too. I think people don't know like or think about it. We got so many special edition Switches and Switch Lights. Got sick of seeing her name in the corner. Just got sick of seeing my name was in, yeah. Sick, dude. You guys are awesome. Truly awesome. You know what? Okay. I guess I have to talk about one console to be able to talk about the other one. I want to get the PS5 out of the way. I don't think it's a hood classic or timeless. It's still a good console. Don't get me wrong. I have my PS5. I play it daily. But I mostly play games that are even on other things. Like Ghost of Tsushima, incredible. Trying to think what else I played. Cyberpunk, my first experience with it, incredible. I know I'm missing other games I played on the PS5. Oh, both God of Wars, incredible. I don't care about The Last of Us, so I'm not going to play those. God, what else? Oh, yes, Pikachu stickers. Yeah, right on. Right on. I forgot you guys could do that. It's been a while. I'm trying to think of other PS5 games I've played that And this is a problem. I can name you guys 50 Switch games I played right now. I can name you games I played from all these consoles. I can't really name that much on the PS5. And we know that's the main issue. Not a lot of games. And the generation just feels goofy. Right? Console's powerful. It looks like a Wi-Fi router. One of the best controllers I've ever used. Not a lot of games. So I'm really just playing like PS4 games on the PS5. It is what it is. I just think maybe we can blame it on COVID, but I just feel like this generation was a missed generation, right? So I wanted to talk about that so I could talk about Tekken 8. I never played Tekken 8. And Michael, I tried to play Spider-Man on my PS4. I can't get into it. I do want to try to replay it, though. I'm not a big superhero person. Like, I don't watch the movies that much. I haven't watched Spider-Man since, like, the ones from the early 2000s. I like those, but it's really hard for me to get, like, superhero stuff. I did play, like, an hour of Ratchet and Clank. I tried Demon Souls. Dang, the whole Sonic generation today? That's what's up. I need to play mine. Ben, how much storage does it have? I don't know. I truly don't even know how much storage it has. But I wanted to talk about the PS5 so I can talk about Kirby figures and Kirby shirts. You're a true Kirby fan. Right on. I used to have a Kirby shirt. I don't know what happened to it. I want to talk about this stupid ass PlayStation Portal. And if you enjoy this console, don't get me wrong, enjoy it. I'm just telling you my experience, right? I got the PS5. I was enjoying it. Whatever. I like playing handheld. It's how I prefer to play my games, obviously, Switch, Game Boy, all this stuff. So I got the PlayStation Portal, and I have a review on my channel actually, but got the PlayStation Portal and tried to play it, and it just wouldn't work. I was like, what is going on? Like, the Wi-Fi was whatever, so I sat by my Wi-Fi router, kind of worked. I watched all of matter of fact, let me see if I can find something for you guys to watch real quick. This is what I had to do to get my PlayStation Portal to work. This is what I had to do. Oh yeah, right here. Okay, let me start this. Stop this. This is what I had to do to get my PlayStation Portal to work. I made a short about it. That's why I know. Right here. The best PlayStation Portal tips.
Ladies and gentlemen, somebody might actually already.
What is going on?
Yeah, I'm not even. Ladies and gentlemen, I just got a PlayStation Portal, and I absolutely.
This is what I had to do to get the stupid ass thing to work.
To make sure that this thing has the best quality gameplay that you can possibly get. Like, this is me playing Titanfall 2.
Oh yeah, Titanfall 2. So good.
No lag input, no nothing. It works perfectly. So here's a couple tips so you can play the same way. The
first thing you need to do is make sure a PlayStation 5 is only set to 1080p resolution because the PlayStation Portal is only a 1080p screen. Also, instead of Wi-Fi, I recommend having an Ethernet cord plugged into the back.
Had to have an Ethernet plugged into the PS5.
Connection just works better, right? Also, when you're using your Portal, you want to unplug the HDMI.
Had to unplug the HDMI from my TV.
Because if it's plugged in, your PS5 will be sending a signal from your PlayStation to your TV and your PlayStation to your Portal. So unplug your TV, then it's only sending a signal to your Portal, and it has a stronger connection. Once I did all of these steps, my PlayStation Portal runs flawlessly.
And it did run flawlessly. Don't get me wrong. It ran flawlessly for a while. Or I thought would be a while. But then, actually when I was playing God of War Ragnarok, sitting right beside the Wi-Fi router, this is what, Josephson, this is what would happen. It was like 1 out of 3 times the PlayStation Portal would work fine. And then sometimes it wouldn't even connect to the internet at all. Like you turn your PS Portal on, it does this little spinning thing. Oh, Uncharted 4 is so good. I'd say that's actually the only Uncharted game I ever played, but the PlayStation Portal wouldn't even connect to my PS5. Like this, you turn on your PS Portal and it turns on your PS5. I would turn on my PS Portal and it would do this little wheel thing and just not turn on my PS5. So I'd get up, turn on my PS5, then it wouldn't connect. And then it felt like every time they would update the PlayStation Portal, it would either work a little bit better or it would make it like 20 times worse. So I just kept like going through this cycle of like, damn, this is annoying. Damn, it's not playing. So then instead of playing it and maybe it not working or playing it and not like even turning on or whatever, I'd be like, I don't even feel like seeing if I can gamble and have it work today. I'm just going to play my PS5 instead of playing my PS Portal. So I literally bought it. I don't remember when, but I bought it in like, let's just say for instance, April. By September, I think I sold it. So yeah, it didn't work for me. Squid Games, Elo, I cannot wait. I need to watch Squid Games Part 3. Don't spoil it. I kind of spoiled it a little bit, but I can't wait. Yeah, dude, it's like, and this is the argument Sony fanboys and everybody will say. It's not a console. It's an accessory. And I guess for the price, you know, it is what it is. But for $200, you can buy a Switch Lite. And maybe you don't like Nintendo. It is what it is. But $200 for something that only works sometimes, I'm good. This is going straight to the dungeon. Before we get into the Xbox Series X, I will get into the S, because that's the one I had. And I've actually had it twice. So I got it, played it, stopped playing it, sold it. I can't remember what game came out, but I was like, oh, I want to play that. And I bought another one for like $150 used. I think it's $300 new. I think I bought one for like $150 or $160 used, which is a good price. Played it for like 2 weeks, didn't touch it for like 8 months, sold it again. But I'm not going to base it off my own bias of just not playing Xbox games. As a console, I think I don't know. I think Xbox raised their prices now, so I could be wrong. I think it is a I'm going to go off the original price, $300. And at the time, dude, you could get it at GameStop for $250 because they had some little deal. Target had some deal for Black Friday. But I'll just say $300. To get into the next generation of gaming, which is current gen now, but to get into the next generation of gaming, not bad. It's all digital though, so I didn't buy a single game for it. I only used Game Pass on it. But I think the Xbox Series S is a pretty underrated console, but it only has like 300 gigabytes of storage maybe. So not a lot, or maybe 500, but I think 300, or maybe 500, but not a lot of storage. But I do think it's a good console. I really do, and I think it's underrated. I think it's cool that Xbox did that, but I wish it would have had a disc drive, but then maybe that's where some of the price comes from. I don't know. Yeah, Ben, I hate the Xbox One, and I would buy that right now over a PlayStation Portal again. And I don't know how much they are, but it seems like the same price. This is what I'll say about this refrigerator-looking ass console right here. I don't really like Xbox that much. I hope they do good. I hope they continue to be a company. I like some of the games they make. I'm just not their demographic anymore. I think, from what I've seen, I think the Xbox, I almost called it a 1X. The names are so stupid. The Xbox Series X is an impressive console It's very powerful. It might be more powerful than the PS5. I could be wrong on that, but I think that might be true. I always thought Xbox controllers are very comfortable. I actually preferred them over PlayStation. I hate the PS4 controller. It's one of the worst controllers, but the PS5 controller is better than all Xbox. But I preferred Xbox controllers for the longest time. It's got a disc drive. That's cool. $500. I mean, that's the price of consoles now, so I can't hate on that too much. Yeah, I think it's weird. Like if you're not an Xbox fan, Nintendo fans and PlayStation fans immediately want to hate on it. Like, oh, the $500 refrigerator, blah blah blah. But it's a pretty impressive console, all things considered. And then obviously you have Game Pass, you have more storage. But where to put it? Clash of Clans on it. Man, dude, I used to play the hell out of Clash of Clans in like 2013 or something. Where do we put it? Does anybody in chat have an Xbox Series X? I need to download Stardew Valley. I have it on my Switch too. I just haven't downloaded it. But yeah, but does anybody in chat have an Xbox Series X? I would love to hear from you guys because I don't know where to put it. I don't know where to put it. Okay, Ben, fair point. That's a fair point. 0 exclusives. 0 exclusives. And it hurt the generation. And this might be like the last. This might be the last. This might be the last Xbox console to ever have a disc drive, to ever have physical media. They're not even selling physical games anymore. That's phased out. It truly might be the last physical Xbox console ever. I think B is fair. I think B is fair. Cool. Everybody's saying B tier. I think that's more than fair. Wow, it's so funny how this lined up like this. C tier. Connor is going crazy still over Kirby. Connor, I applaud your infatuation with Kirby. Game Pass is cool, man. It's way too expensive now. But it was cool, but it really killed Xbox's it's a downfall of Microsoft. Or not Microsoft. It's a downfall of Xbox, man, and consoles. This is why all Xbox studios are getting laid off, right? The Switch 2, man, it's a timeless console. Okay? Yes, I'm glazing a little bit. Once the battery is a little bit better, and the battery is only bad when you're like playing Cyberpunk, maybe Tears of the Kingdom a little bit, but I haven't charged my Switch battery in like 2 or 3 days. It's on 61% right now. And this is me, what have I been playing? Yeah, I'm literally have Tears of the Kingdom open. Play Star Wars a little bit earlier, session. Mario Party, I'm playing Mario Party with my daughters. Like, battery's okay. It's not as bad as people would make it sound, right? So, the battery is fine, but once they tweak it and make it a little bit better, and then I truly don't care about an OLED screen at all. I think the screen is very fair. It's incredible. I didn't collect games at all for the Switch generation. I buy a game, I beat it, I sell it. It's what I did the entire generation. I have digital Switch 2 games as well, but I have been buying games because of like the backwards compatibility and it making it look better. I got Mario Party like 2 days ago. I just got Lego Star Wars today from Best Buy because it was on sale. I got this. I've got this. I've got the digital games. It's the first console I have collected for or will collect for since I think the GameCube and PS2. Those might have been the last consoles I actually had a collection for when I was younger. So it's they did it. They did it right, man. Yes, this generation I do feel like is off to a very slow start. I will say that. I don't think, people are saying, oh, this first year for the Switch 2, look at all the games we got. Metroid Prime 4 and Donkey Kong but Metroid Prime 4 and I was going to say, and Pokemon Legends, yeah, those are both Switch games too. So it's not even real Switch 2 games. I don't think this is a great first year Somebody was trying to say that they think this is a better year than the Switch had in their first year. Nobody. Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey, I believe Splatoon 2. What else? The first year of the Switch was way better than the Switch 2. What if I want to replay any games that are sold? That's what sucks. So that's this is what I've done. I've bought and resold Switch games multiple times. I've beat Mario Odyssey 3 times. I've bought that game and resold it 3 times. There are certain games I know that I'll play forever, so that's the ones I buy digitally. Like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, I have those digital. Pokemon Violet, I bought digital before I knew how bad it was going to be. But I'm kind of glad I did, because now I get to play it on the Switch too. Stardew Valley, stuff like that. Stuff that you can play forever, I buy digital. But yeah, Luigi's Mansion 3, I've bought and sold twice. Like, bought it twice, sold it twice. I've done it with other games as well. And like, a decent amount, like, I've done it quite a bit. But for the Switch 2, I don't think I'm going to do that. I think, but don't get me wrong, there are games that I'll buy. I'm like, I didn't think I liked this as much as I will. Or I thought I was going to like it more. I'll sell those. But I'm not doing it. New Hyrule Warriors game, I think it looks decent. Yeah, eShop sells crazy right now. We are definitely getting a Direct this month, Michael. Definitely. I have a video tomorrow about Direct, a Nintendo Direct. I don't know, I said Direct. My video tomorrow is about some Nintendo Direct leaks and very credible stuff. Like they can have Tarzan and trying to find some beautiful. Connor, we got to get a Kirby game for you strictly. I have never seen somebody go so hard for Kirby, and it is a beautiful thing. Kingdom Come Deliverance last night on the eShop sale. It is cheap, dude. Yeah, Alan Wake, $4.49. Ooh, Alan Wake probably runs way better on the Switch too. KO the Kangaroo, great sales. You guys got it. There were more leaks today. Michael, I know. I have all the leaks. I've already filmed the video. I have massive Nintendo Direct leaks. I've already filmed the video. I got to edit it tonight. But massive Direct leaks. It's coming very soon. The list I have is one of the... You know when you get a leak and you're like, okay, this is funny. This is... You know, we're just talking. The list I have today that I went over in for tomorrow's video is the first time I've seen a Nintendo Direct leak and been like, that might be it. It lines up a little bit with what Beat 'em Up said. Alan Wake on Switch 2. Wow, yeah. When Alan Wake first came to the Switch, it was horrible. Like the worst port ever. I think they fixed it on the Switch. I think the Direct will be on the 9th. I have the 10th for the list that I have. I have the 10th. The 9th will be, hey, it's one day earlier. But yeah, the list I have says the 10th. So we'll see. But I like this. I like this tier list. I didn't know how this was gonna go. I know we're missing some consoles. This is not a bad list right here. I think we did good. But yeah, I need to get out of here. I need to edit tomorrow's video. Splatoon spinoff. I think that is coming end of the year, possibly. I'm not a Splatoon fan. I might give the spinoff a try. But guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Soul and Ben, thank you for becoming members. You guys rule. You made us hit the 10-member goal. Hopefully in the next stream we can hit 12. Doing the eShop gift card giveaway in tomorrow's video and 2 eShop gift card giveaways on Saturday. So be on the lookout for those. But